3, just like that.
Just like that, Chad.
All right. I can't see you, bro.
You can't see me?
No, I can't see you.
Like John Cena, huh? Let's get this thing all squared away. Can you see me now?
Nope.
Still can't see me.
Nope. This is like, it's like.
Can you see me now?
Oh, boom. I can see you now.
Boom. I'm in the shot. What is up, Chad?
What's up, motherfucker?
This is episode number 54, Center in the Saint. We've been doing this strong for the past month now until last week. And then it was my fault.
Pull the Chad, bro.
I pulled a Chad, and I didn't know you weren't aware of what a Chad was for the longest time, but it's anytime you bail on a friend when you're about to do a podcast, that's pulling a Chad.
That's fucked up.
Why is it fucked up?
Because I feel like in the beginning, not episode 1 through 5, but after 5, that I was really trying to get you to come to the studio.
I've gone through several career changes during this podcast, which has all been good,
Yeah.
I think I might have been at Hobby Lobby when we started this thing. And I mean, a hop, skip, and a jump later.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. So just to let everyone know, this is episode 54, Center in the Saint. We are brought to you by Calaveras River Farms. Guys, go check them out on Facebook, Instagram, like them. Boom, boom. They got these badass hats. Chad's got the 4th of July special edition Elk River hat from Calaveras
Red,
River.
white, and blue, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and show them the little American flag on the side.
That side? Which side is it?
I don't see it. There it is. Boom. Boom. And there's 50 stars on that.
Need a fucking haircut.
All right. Dude, I'm excited, man. This has been it's a hell of a hot week. I'm very excited to make some money this week. I'm excited to help a lot of people out. I love when it's hot like this because you actually feel like you're making a difference at work, not just, getting rid of heating and air systems.
I know it's a big deal. I remember last year when John and Eva first got there, Eva was coming in the office and would turn the AC way down. Yeah. And then my mom was like, yes, it's always so cold in here. And I fucking flipped out because I'm like, can you guys imagine? I was so angry, dude. But because we were working outside in the hot ass shop all day and we come in sweating in because my office is hotter than theirs if it's off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck? I don't fucking work all day to come into fucking no AC. But then, because I'm like, can you guys imagine walking the yard? It's 100 degrees outside and you're walking through slabs of granite and you're getting ready to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. And you walk in their office and it's damn near hotter than outside. No, I'm not trying to buy my granite from here, It was funny though. Everyone's cool as fuck now. But it was just
just imagine going to a heating and air spot, and not many people go into your office, but if your shit didn't work, I doubt anybody would buy a system from you.
I just think about it when I'm shopping anywhere I've been, when I walk into a building and it's air conditioned when it's hot outside, it's like, oh, thank God. But to walk into a building and it's not cool.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck this. I'm not hanging out in here.
Yeah. No. There's no point.
Yeah. This is stupid. Yeah. They can't even afford an air conditioner.
Yeah. Air conditioners are expensive though, man. It's a luxury item. That's the thing about ACs and, all that shit. It's luxury, that's living high.
Luxury? Your air conditioner working properly.
Oh, dude, it's nice, man. I got mine dialed in right now. My thermostat's on my phone. I just dial that sucker into 73 all day.
Night we fucking left the window open. We haven't cracked our window in how long? We left it open, dude. We both slept like a tank. It was so nice having fresh air, bro. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize how used I've got to kind of, I don't know, heat, I guess, but 70, 73, 74 in the house is boiling to me. I can't handle it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I actually dig 73 is pretty comfortable in our house.
That's what you sent on the picture. 73. Ours, so I try to get it down to 71, but then Victoria's freezing. 72, she's still too cold. 73, she's like, I'm boiling. Like, just from 72 to 73, which is probably our system, it's like total dramatic difference. And
everyone in my house is freezing at 73, like freezing cold.
I couldn't do it. Like when we were in California, bro, I always try to have my shit at 69, like on the fucking thing. Straight up. Like, I remember my parents' house. I didn't know that, like, I guess certain lines can freeze if you run it too cold for too long.
Yeah. So it actually works kind of a weird way with heating and air systems. The lines freeze when it's low on refrigerant and you continuously run it. So that thing will turn into an ice cube.
That's what happened. Like, my parents were out of town and I had the AC on the house at like 62, you know, at that DuPont house, and fucking, and then all of a sudden it went out and we call my parents, they're gone. They're like, oh, well, you got to fucking deal with it, or call Bryson Heating and Air, you know?
Yeah.
So I called Joe, and then they come fix it. And he's like, you fucking, that's what it was. The whole thing just froze over. So I think that's literally when they replaced the unit. Yeah.
You know, I think that happened at your other house too. Remember, you had a bunch of water dipping out, and it was either your condensate was backed up or it was frozen or something.
It was the condensation was backed up. You were like, it's not draining out, and that's what. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
I need a new unit up here too. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, maybe next time I come up there, we'll just strap a unit with that quad and all that other shit, and
yeah,
get her done.
Instead of bringing up band equipment, just bring up the fucking AC. We'll use that.
Yeah. I do realize now Elk River has that little outside area where you can jam out. I didn't remember that from last time.
Yeah, and then they're it's cool. They're redoing the park and shit. Dude, it's this year with everything going on, Elk River is growing again.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, and then the bar is having their best year ever. Like, the town is there's so many families in town again.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. Like, for the longest, it was, you know, when I first was there, it was just crazy. And then it kind of turned more into just a drinking town versus all the families being there for the events.
Yeah.
And now what we're seeing is tons of fishermen and then like tons of families there. Like, the nightlife calmed down dramatically, but during the day there's tons of like you can tell it's just more family oriented now. Like, everybody that used to be fucking up the bar all night is now chilling with their kids in campsites.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hello, put your child to bed, abandon them, and go to the bar.
Then sneak off to the bar and get wasted.
Yeah. Yes.
And then just let them cry it out anyways, because that's what you're gonna do while they're there.
That's what they do in the room. If he wakes up, it's like, yo, he can't bounce out of the trailer yet, so whatever.
I mean, until he gets super mobile, watch.
There's no better feeling than leaving your child in a fifth wheel asleep, getting blacked out drunk, and waking up in your trailer in the morning realizing your kid is exactly where you left him. He doesn't even know what happened.
You know what's funny is by next summer probably, little Axel's going to be just waking up, and then he's just going to be like, man, Mom, Dad's at the bar again. And he's just going to walk out of the trailer, walk down to the bar and be like, come on, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty.
Nah, he's an independent. If anything, he'll probably take Ranger and go on an adventure.
Yeah, try to find food and kill his own food.
Right. Dude, John's son, Emmett, so he took him fishing.
Yeah.
And so it's so funny the way Emmett, so he goes, dude, he kept bugging me that he wants to catch some fish to eat him. He goes, but he doesn't say eat him. He says cut him. You know, he's like, he's crazy, bro. He sounds like a son. But they were fishing and all they caught was bluegill. Emmett caught the bluegill though.
That's so tight.
And he took him home. He fucking, you know, bluegill, it's thin, you know, little bit of meat, but fucking Emmett loved them. So now every time they go fishing, he makes them, he like eats all of his fish, but it's crazy because he's like obsessed with it. Like, that's the only reason, like, when they throw him back, he gets pissed. Not throws a temper tantrum, he gets pissed.
Kid's tight. He really is.
He fucking wrecks more than, I love that kid to death. I love them both. I love them both. I love Jackson. I love Emmett. And like, but Emmett just, He's
There's
just,
something about him, man. He's a little wild.
dude. It's cool.
He's tight.
Cool
No,
seeing him.
I was really impressed how all those kids were just little badasses, you know? All of them.
Just I loved watching them. Like I said, just each have their own personality. They're all around each other, but they
They
all
all
got
got their own thing going on.
yeah. They're all like little individualists.
Yeah.
Like I like that. I don't like seeing like
Everyone following each other.
Yeah, it was like each one was their own little leader. Like they can hang around each other, but they're all their own little leaders. I was like,
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah. That was pretty tight, man. Yeah. Hey, I don't know what your schedule's been like. I know you've been working a lot, but the UFC embeddeds for this one I've been keeping up with. They are good.
Yeah, we just watched 4 of them before the podcast.
Did you watch the most recent one?
No. So
Okay.
yeah, we shut it off right there because I told you like Axel was staying awake and we watched 1 through 4.
So I guess I was just unaware of this, but Daniel Cormier is retiring after this one, huh?
Yeah, he's been saying it forever.
I mean, I didn't take him serious, and I still don't almost.
Oh, I do, especially when you see him, man. I mean, he likes food, bro, and he's loving his family life and shit. And you drink a Rainbow Unicorn?
Bro.
They're the best, right?
I'm surprised you noticed that, but I'm going to tell you this.
Drink, bro.
Before Elk River, I was anti-Bang energy drink. They just had too many flavors in the store for me to even fucking think about trying one. And I didn't know what Rainbow Unicorn, Purple Haze, and all these funky ass names meant. And then in Idaho, as we were leaving, I was like, what the fuck you drinking, Chad? And you're like, Rainbow Unicorn, bro. So I'm like, all right, I've never heard of that one, but I'm going to give it a shot. And this motherfucker is my favorite one. I've tried a bunch of Bangs now.
Yeah.
And Rainbow Unicorn's on point. I was drinking Red Bulls like fucking crazy, and they have so much sugar in them, and I mean, it's just not good for you,
when
man.
you get the fucked up thing is I did it every time I'd switch energy drinks. Like basically it was Nas's and Red Bulls. Like that was pretty well. No Fears, not Red Bull, Nas, back to Red Bull, back to Nas, then these Bangs, and like I can't drink one of the other ones now just because like the syrup. Like I take a drink. Whoa, dude! Like what the fuck? It trips me out. Like, and it's cool because it's like fuck it, dude. We all need a little something caffeine. I mean.
Well, I'm going to tell you this too. If you dump one of these Bangs out, it's going to be pure, like it's going to look like a sparkling water. These things are no funky ass colors, and you know,
don't even need color. They just do it. They just artificially color them.
Here's the deal about this, okay, Chad? I don't understand. It says it's naturally flavored. This is Rainbow Unicorn flavor. I don't know what the fuck it means, but it tastes like a childhood candy that I used to have.
They're fucked up now though. You gotta watch it. They came out with one called Radical Sabbatical, or something like that, Radical Spadazzle, or some shit like that. Damn near the same colors, and I was laughing.
Really?
I almost fucked up, and I was telling the girl, I go, man, I was like, I wish I liked this one though, because I'd really rather say I'm drinking Radical Spagatical fucking Rainbow Unicorn. Like,
I'm glad you brought that up, bro.
It sucks.
So I go to this same Circle K right by my house, right? And I stop there daily because they don't make me wear a mask, right? They're not one of those like, oh, no service. Yeah. Like I just go in there, do my thing, get the fuck out. I'm not sick. So there's this guy that works there in the daytime, and he is pretty gay. Like, and I have nothing against gay people, but he is very gay. You know, it's obvious. I don't say nothing. I don't discuss his sexuality or nothing like that. Well, he's been seeing me go in every day, and I buy one of these Rainbow Unicorns. Rainbow Unicorn.
Yeah.
And he's been chumming it up with me a little bit. And I'm like, okay, you know, but nothing crazy. He's been like, hey, how's your day going? Oh, yeah, fine, whatever. I'm usually not too talkative to the gas station attendants. So check this out. So one day I go in and I get my Rainbow Unicorn. I slap it on the counter, and he looks at me and he's like, I don't know what it is about my roommate. I'm like, is this guy really talking to me about his fucking personal life right now? And he goes, you know, I live in a house with a bunch of roommates, and and some of my roommates are out of town this weekend, and I live a crazy lifestyle. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Like,
and he goes, but every time the lady of the house goes out of town, my roommate takes a shower and he leaves the door open for me. What? And I look at this guy, just fucking didn't say another word. I just like looked down, looked at my energy drink, like, what's the total? I didn't know what to fucking say. He made me very uncomfortable, but I think he was like hitting on me because I'm buying these fucking rainbow unicorns.
Throwing you out, bro. Nah, it ain't that, bro. It's because you smile a lot, dog.
I thought he was gonna tell me like about their sexcapade or whatever the fuck they do, man.
I always say it too. Like fucking John's asked me like it's happened. Like John's like in the parking lot. He's like, "Hey, what flavor?" When I first started drinking, what flavor you drinking? I'm like, rainbow unicorn. You know what? Rainbow unicorn. Like, fuck, dude, don't make me yell that shit, man. But dude, the gay thing is real. It's because you smile. Like I get hit on, dude. I'm telling you, on the job site, I didn't know. I guess John said like a lot of the Mexican dudes are gay, like on job site. I never heard that before.
Never knew that.
But he was like, because John in roofing, bro, there's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he knows Spanish and everything. There's like straight up.
Saying there's a lot of Mexicans.
A lot, bro. And that fucking dude, they're hard.
You don't have to beat around the bush with me, Chad.
Roofing sucks, huh?
You don't have to beat around the bush with me, Chad. You could say there's a lot. I'm
just trying to be more fucking politically correct, dog.
Fuck that, dude. There's never
joking. No,
you can never.
But so like, there's the crews on there, the carpenters, right? They're all fucking. They're dude. This one dude, he's probably like mid 50s, if not 60, right? Chubbier, right? Short and shit. And he's always smiling, you know, and I like fucking, if people smile at me, I smile back, bro. Like, people get mad at me, I get mad back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm reactive, but I like happy people. Well, like I'd seen this dude a couple times, like, hey, I'd come into the room with Granite and they always got shit on the fucking cabinets. There's always shit everywhere. And he'd see me and he just
Bobby
fucking
thinks that you're saying the whole roofing industry is gay Mexicans.
They're fucking tough queers, bro. They fucking do roofing, but fucking leathery ass skin and fucking, you know what I mean? That's probably makes them gay, bro. Like roofing all the time, your skin's all leather and shit. Probably the only soft skin on your body is butt. But dude, like, so he'd clear everything out of the room for my Granite and stuff, and like always smile. And then like I started noticing that he started smiling wider and wider and wider every time I've been out there. And he's like, hey, well today we're in this building and like I'm listening to the music coming from this building. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? They are bumping that shit, bro. Like, but John had told me like I need to get one of those DeWalt's. They came in with the new DeWalt battery radio, and this shit's got bass. It's fucking badass.
Really?
Bro. It bumps, dog. And they're bumping. God, it sounds like the Village People or some shit in there. And I'm like, he comes out and he's like, hey. And today, bro, his smile got brighter every time. And I'm like, oh, fuck, he's fucking gay, dog. Like, it hit me like, I'm like, I don't give a fuck, but I'm laughing. I still smile at him. But then there's a point where it turns, where like, I'm smiling, like, okay, you're gay, you're smiling. But then it's like that smile where it's like, hey, like, it's like, are you down? That's the smile. When the
smile back
down, then I got to back off. I'm like, all right, dude, like I start smiling a little less bright.
I didn't know about all this, man. I'm not familiar with too much of the community smiling things.
I've been like, basically, like if there is an abusive gay hit-oning fucking trying to get fucked by dudes, it's happened to me, bro.
Yeah,
I've been hit on by gay dudes.
What's the weirdest time where you've almost got fucked by a gay guy? Like, give me the experience. Give me the rundown.
Okay, there's 2 instances that were the gayest, like, response. 3. They all happened in Shape. Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the gyms are breeding ground for homosexual activity.
So the first one that happened to me was I think I told you, like the tatted out fucking Mexican dude, like straight up like prison tats. He's all yoked up and shit. And we're in the shower, bro. It's all open shower, not individual stall. I'm on Bianchi. And I'm showering and shit. And he's saying something to me and I'm like
prison style.
Yeah, we're showering. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. I shower on dudes. I don't fucking care.
Style.
And he's like, says something, is smiling. I'm like, like, yeah. Like, I have no idea what he said, bro. I just smiled and laughed because, like, I don't fucking know. And then I go over to change, and like, dude, I start fucking
No, we will be back on Apple Podcasts.
Oh. I start fucking like, I drop my towel, bro, and I go to grab my underwear. So now I'm naked, and he walks across and sees me and like, ding, like that little sparkle in his fucking eye, bro. And he's like, hey. And he's like, hey, do I know you from somewhere? And I'm like, I don't think so, bro. He's like, really? He's like, you look so familiar. And I'm like, and he's just like smiling, and he's keeps fucking looking at my dick, dog. And he's like, I know you. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't think you know me. He's like, how old are you? And I'm like, whatever it was, like 24 or something. I'm like, I'm 24. He's like, oh, you're young. I don't think I know you. And I'm like, oh man, you don't know me, bro. He's like, okay. And he's like, keep looking me up and down, bro. Like, but you had to see this dude outside the shower. Hell serious fucking, you know what I mean? But like, we got in the shower and he's like, oh shit.
Yeah, loosey goosey.
That was the first bad one. The second one, I think I told you.
Was this in the shower as well?
No, it start off in swimming pool.
And then it extended to the shower or what?
And into the sauna, bro, where I was under a towel. So
you dirty motherfucker.
I was swimming and I seen these dudes, and like I hate, dude, you'll see like
you're just a dick tease, Chad.
Out of shape, apparently. Out of swimming and shit, but they swim hella good. And I'm like dying, bro, trying to use this kickboard and shit. And I'm like, I asked this dude, I'm like, hey, bro, I was like, I seen you like doing these drills and stuff. Can you show me some drills? I'm trying to fucking like swim better and shit like that. And I've never
Rob right there. You initiated the sexual.
That's bro. I didn't know. I was just being social. Like, hey, you're a good swimmer. Show me how to swim. I didn't think about that's fucking straight how gay porno would start.
Yeah.
But it wasn't him. It was this other dude that was with him, right? So I'm not thinking nothing of it, bro. Then like I keep doing the drills and I hear them laughing. And in the pool is when I realize like, oh fuck, they're fucking, they're like boyfriend and boyfriend right there. So like whatever, I go in the shower or I go in the locker room, and then I fucking get naked, get in my towel, and go to the sauna. And when I walk in the sauna, it's them two. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And like they're talking to me. And the one, like his like boyfriend or whatever is just like.
What were they talking to you about? Let's get there.
He started asking me why I learned how to swim and stuff. And I was saying I want to get into triathlons and shit like that. And so I'm talking to the dude, and bro, like, I don't remember what happened, if I sat down weird or something, but his little boyfriend dude goes, yummy. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? And he goes, and the dude hits him. He goes, no. And he's like, and he's like, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, bro. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Like, so I'm like, hey, you know what, too? Hey, those dudes were Mexican too.
I'm gonna tell you, you have a thing against Mexican.
No, bro. The other dude was a black dude. So then this dude was bad though. This is the only guy that I got mad at. Like, we were in the sauna, and fucking he just like kept like scooting by me and like being like, it was fucking uncomfortable as fuck, dude. I'm like, fuck this, dude.
You didn't get up and punch him.
I go to the steam room. Fucking sit down. Like 30 seconds later, he comes in, and then he like scoots over by me, and he's like, oh, and he stretches his leg and is like rubbing his feet together, and he's like, hi. And I was like, dude, what the fuck, bro? And then like I fucking got out and left. But it was crazy uncomfortable. Like,
and that's why you started building your own sauna.
Exactly. No.
You know what's crazy? And
California saunaing, bro.
I knew about that because one of our neighbors, when I lived at Chris's house, one of our neighbors worked at one of the In Shapes, or maybe he bounced around between a few of them, and he said there was a lot of gay shit going on in the saunas and the steam rooms. So the fact that happened to you a few times, all in Shape Bianchi steam rooms, like,
it makes sense, especially because those ones weren't co-ed. You know what I'm saying? So you're naked. Like, those weren't co-ed.
They were like in the locker room.
Dude,
right?
Dude, I mean, straight up, if I was a gay dude, bro, if I
That's
like
where it is.
fucking dicks in my face, I'm gonna go hang out in a non-co-ed fucking sauna and see some fucking dicks.
I remember this guy Raj that worked there. He told us that like constantly, like they would get like reports of guys like jacking off in the fucking sauna, and they'd wait like hoping somebody would come in there and watch them and fucking.
That's what I'm saying. The dude, the
weird shit.
The one dude that like followed me back and forth, he was like touching his body and shit, bro. It was like, that's all I was like, dude, fucking back up. Like, I forgot it was going on. I forgot. I went back and forth like twice or something. Then finally I was like, dude, you need to get the fuck away from me. Cause it was bad, bro. It'd be like me going up to a girl like,
yeah, like rubbing your dick on him and shit. Like,
yeah, like
shit we used to do when we were 19.
I mean, like, I'm fucking traumatized, bro. I'm saying now I got this F word thing that I keep going around saying and shit.
Hey, you've been doing pretty good. I've been bringing it up as a joke, just kind of getting under your skin about it, but you've been doing pretty good at it.
Thanks, bro.
I do appreciate that. I'm glad we didn't lose any sponsors, any love over that one.
No fag talk, bro, but straight up, bro.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be a bunch of fags here and talk about all this gay shit.
Oh shit.
So Chad, this weekend, what are you doing to watch the fights? Let's talk about that first. Because you do the family thing. That's always the
Axel's third birthday Sunday, anniversary Monday, Axel's actual birthday Tuesday. So Saturday night, man, we're just chilling at the house watching the fights.
What are you guys doing for the kid party?
Dude, Victoria went all out. So she's been working at the log-in, the bar, killing it on tips every weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And killing it. So like she asked me, she's like, do you want to get? I was like, look, babe, you're making a lot of extra money, so I don't give a fuck how you spend it. I was like, I don't give a fuck. If you want to get, fine. So she rented this jumper.
Nice.
A big ass jumper, but out of the side of it is like these stairs and these slides that go into a pool of water and shit.
That's tight.
And then a cotton candy machine and fucking, yeah, she went like, I was like, fuck it. You know what though, dude? Dude, it's so cheap up here though. It was $300 for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So I mean, but like I was like, I found hella. I'm like, babe, we could buy one for $380. I was like, straight up. She's like, but then we gotta, in the cotton candy. I'm like, all right. I was like, I ain't tripping. I was like, all right. Well, and then this funny thing, he's like, oh, I'm booked that weekend for that one. She's like, okay, well, never mind. I Google. I'm like, we could buy one for $380. Right after that, he's like, hey, just found out I can get a new one by the party. I'm like, see, I bought a new one. Like, fuck it, it's paid for.
My cousin, he rents those like water jumpers and slides and stuff for a 4th of July party for adults, and they turn it into drinking games.
Oh, so dude, fucking flip cup, slip and slide, bro. Slip and slide, flip cup. That shit was hell.
Yeah, those jumpers can be fucking tight. My dad, for a while, he got this idea. He's like, I'm gonna start a side job, and I'm gonna go into the jumper business. And he bought like 5 jumpers, and I think we only rented them out like 4 or 5 times. Like not too many. It was a lot of bullshit work. And I'll never forget, he like put me on the jumper duty. So I'd have to go drop them off, set them up for the people. And then I'd have to go back to the house, roll everything up. And dude, it was so annoying. Like everything was hella dirty. Half the time the people would try to keep them for an extra week and not let you on their property. And you really you're kind of fucked. You're like, well, I got to jump the fence. And
still bro, like showing up strapped like, yo, I'm here to get my motherfucking jumper, bro. You've been holding on to my jumper for 2 days.
I remember we used them for like the church and stuff like that. It was cool. It worked out. And then my dad ended up giving them away for free.
That'd be the worst for like church groups and stuff, because they're like, can we just hold on to it a couple more days?
I remember this guy in Escalon. He rented it for 8 hours, and he worked with my dad. And I dropped it off the Thursday before, and he had it the whole weekend. I go back on Sunday, and he's not answering his phone. He won't let me on his property. Like everything's locked. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, dog, you rented it for 8 hours.
Yeah. So I tell my dad, I'm like, Dad, like I can't get this guy's thing. And so he's like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I think we ended up getting it, but it was like a week later, dude. He got it a whole extra week. And I told my dad, I was like, you need to charge him. You need to charge him. And he's like, I work with the guy. I can't charge him. I'm like, yeah, you can. Man.
It's always people you know. Like, that's the worst ones.
Yeah. And then Greg and I, like, we teamed up on it and we're like, we're going to fucking do this jumper thing for a minute. And we tried to like make some bullshit money, but we never did anything with it. So cool thing is, I've been training a little bit of jujitsu this week.
Yeah, what do you got going on there? I heard you know. How was it rolling with the wrecking machine?
Dude, I gotta roll with a fucking local legend, living legend. So here's this one's for you, Chad. I'm gonna show you what I got going on right here.
Oh, sweet.
These were delivered over to my house from Sensei Dennis Shingu. Thank the Lord, because I haven't been training that much during all this. So I'm very happy that he brought those over. And I don't know, I just kind of been fucking wanting to train. And we trained last Friday, and that was fun. We drank some shots of vodka, rolled a bunch, and then they did some boxing stuff. And then this week, Anthony and I got together on Wednesday, and then he misunderstood me, and he showed up at my house the next day, and he's like ready to roll. And I'm like, oh shit, bro, I didn't know you were coming by, but I'm down. I'm down. It's like 100 degrees outside, but hey, let's roll, man. And we went for like an hour or so, and it was cool. Yeah, man, it's just awesome having the freedom to like set these up and just call a friend over and be like, you guys want to roll? Like, it's so tough right now to get any sort of workout in, like anywhere, not even in a martial arts gym, but even in a regular gym.
It's still like that there?
Still like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck, that's wild.
Yeah. But we're talking positive. I'm very happy these mats are over here. I went and bought Home Depot, bought a little spray bottle to clean them, and bought a little mop thing.
So, yeah, you feel all fucked up, dude. You have the mats for like a week. Everybody gets staff.
Oh, dude, that'd be crazy. Everyone, oh god, everyone gets COVID. Like first week at my house.
Fuck, dude. That's tight though. So you had Tim Wrecking Machine McKenzie over there. Dennis, you said rolled through.
Yeah, Dennis and Anthony Garcia was there too. We were all just kind of going at it, man. It was fun. It was my first time on the mat, dude. I felt like a fucking white belt, Chad. Like dude, the pressure, man. That Brazilian pressure. You know, you feel that pressure. You're like overwhelmed. You know.
I don't know, bro. I'm always just having a fucking freak out panic attack. Something goes right.
Dude, the Wrecking Machine, Tim, he's a big guy, and he was on top of me.
Big is now.
He's about 240 right now.
I was gonna say, dude, because I've seen him like get big. I was like, I wonder where his size was now.
He's pretty big right now, and just having him on top of me, and I haven't rolled in so long, dude. I like went into panic mode, and once you get into that, like, dude, you're done.
Yeah,
like.
It's funny, people don't get it, but like when you get used to feeling suffocated, and that get better. You got to get over
the initial.
When you're getting suffocated, it's like, I'll give my back and get choked just because I don't want to be fucking laid on right now. Like, just fucking, dude.
Dude, I haven't felt that feeling in a while, and so when I felt it that night, I was like, man, I'm a fucking white belt. I feel like a white belt right now. Like, I haven't had that feeling in so long. Dude, just feeling that pressure and like going into panic mode. I was like freaking out and moving all weird. I'm like, oh my God. So luckily I got to roll this week, get a little more comfortable. I got over the panic thing and fucking feel a lot better. But
I think I'm going to be able to actually fucking start. Me and like Victoria, like she's trying to like, well, it's like just once a week. She's like, honey, just once a week. And I haven't trained in a couple months, but like we've been working. Basically, I get home, eat dinner, and go to bed. But yeah, I think I'm through that. I've been saying one more week. It's a joke at work.
Yeah.
Me, my mom, and John, I'm like, you guys, one more week, and I think we'll be back to a normal schedule. One more week. And then somebody calls me. They're like, hey, we want it done. And I'm like, okay. But
There's nothing wrong with that, man. That's a good business.
yeah, man. But I mean, dude, it's my sanity. Like I'm at that point again where like I'm getting, like my sanity. Like I like going in. I don't like to fucking lose, but I like going in and getting humbled and having that, because like if someone's beating you, you're going to let out a certain amount of aggression, and then you get conquered or you win, whatever happens. It's the gym, you're training. It just is what it is. And then it's just a humbling feeling. Like everyone that's, trained consistently know that. I know a lot of people that don't train. It's like,
it's hard to explain.
It's like, I don't know. I guess it's like fighting battles when you're always fighting a battle. You don't know if you can win. And when you do win it, it's super high. And when you don't, you're just thinking about how can I get better? And like every time I just sucks. Every time that I've even up here that like I might go get in a slight bit of a rhythm, I just fucking end up working like crazy. But it's still use. But yeah,
it's crazy how like addictive jujitsu can be, like too at the same time.
Well, that if you're fucking not going and someone else is, they're getting better than you.
Oh yeah,
it could be a total fucking like. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I've been seeing people online, like gyms that are open online and they're training and stuff, and I'm like getting pissed. Like, dude, those guys are fucking still training, like, like or whatever the case may be, and I'm like, fuck, those guys are getting better.
Well, it sucks too if you go in and you go for a month and you remember, oh, this escape, oh, that escape, oh, I remember his setups, oh, this, that. You get that feel and you start to get better, and then you miss 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And, oh fuck, I fell for that. Like, if you don't go consistently, you're always going to keep on of like natural talent and ability. It's only going to go so far, but like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Dude, it's something I love so much, and it was missing for a while. I'm glad it's back. I feel a lot more like sane, I feel a little bit more stable. So I'm very happy about it. Chad, I'm gonna pull up the fight card.
Yeah, dude, I was at the countdown. I'm truly excited about this pay-per-view tomorrow. You asked me what I'm doing for the fights. What are you doing for the fights? What are you guys doing? Just chill at the house or what?
I'm not 100% sure. I talked to Sean OG Jip about it, and he's got like an empty house, so we were possibly going to do it at his house. If he doesn't want to do it there, normal fight party at my house with some pizza and keeping it low key. I don't get too crazy with the fight parties. I don't like all the mess afterwards.
Fuck.
That's always the shitty part, is the cleanup. People don't realize if they haven't had a lot of parties. I remember the DuPont house. I would always try to pick up in the morning. Like, it helped me get over my hangover.
I was always a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But just all I remember, like, I think of like the first chore of the morning was picking up beer bottles, dumping them out, and throwing them in the trash. Like getting all the cans and bottles that cleaned up. Then it was all the dishes cleaned up. Then it's like, okay, now we can start actually cleaning tables and vacuuming. But there was a lot of just picking up beer cans and bottles forever.
Right.
like fuck. Finding all order beers, like, oh yeah, that's where I left that.
I'm gonna try to share this. This sharing thing on this feature has been a little iffy tonight, so I do apologize if it gets a little quiet on us. Here we are. Boom.
Boom.
This is just a Google search of it, but I mean, yes. At least we kind of know what we're looking at, right? You good with that, Chad? You okay with that?
There, now I can see it.
Can you see it? Here, we could blow this bitch up.
Oh my god!
Oh man, my shit's freezing. Are you still there? You're still with me, right?
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
What are you? Oh my godding!
Fucking marinating in my own fart. It's horrible. Like dude, I was constipated for like 2 weeks. Basically, I was barely pooping. I shit like 6 times a day,
That's a
In
little much.
2 days, bro, I've been like dropping log after log, and then like just like an hour ago, dude, I started getting all fucking and I've been farting like crazy, and that one just fucking almost made me throw up. Oh.
Hey, you're a fucking nasty motherfucker, Chad. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm not a nasty motherfucker, bro. Nasty motherfuckers do what I did and would have kept talking to you and like not even reacted to the fact that they just dropped that stank ass fart because they're like, oh, I don't want no one to know. That's a nasty motherfucker. That's what like I tell you, bro, I
You
fart,
do that all the
and
time,
dude,
though.
I used to do it in San Francisco all the time in the Macy's elevators, right? Because we'd be going to the 8th through 11th floor or whatever, like all the execs and shit, all the well,
Yeah,
fuck them.
the big
But
dog.
but they're all like, they get in the elevator and stuff, stand up right, dude, and I just fucking like just this hot ass stank fart, dude. And I'd be sitting in there and I'm looking around and none of, bro, it would be foul, like just the most rank fucking smell, and none of them are saying or reacting at all. And I'm like, you guys are saying nothing.
Disgusting.
I'd just be like, fuck it. I'd be like, oh my God, which one of you did that? That is disgusting. And they're like, they'd look back like, and no one would say nothing. And I'm like, you guys are the real nasty motherfuckers because you were all smelling that. You were all smelling it and nobody wanted to say, hey, who farted?
Gross.
Because you guys were so scared to say the wrong thing that you would all just sit in an elevator for fucking 11 floors smelling a disgusting smell and nobody would comment on it. I'm like, you guys are the nasty motherfuckers. Because it'd be like bombs, dude. I get it all the time. It was like my favorite thing to do.
I got a good one for you, Chad. So me and Amanda were eating dinner in Monterey at this really nice restaurant, and fucking the restaurant was kind of weird. It was like a house, and we're sitting really close to these people, and I mean really close, like within a foot of them, and I ripped this loud ass stanky ass fart, and the people ended up getting up and leaving. They were so mad, and they said something as they were walking out like I disrespected their whole fucking dinner.
You did, bro.
They tasted it though. Amanda said it was so bad I pretty much farted on them.
I hate when that happens, man. I feel bad. Oh my God, I've had meetings though, like where I remember there was one fucking, we go up this, like I'm, the owner of the company is bringing me along with them for these like virtual capitalist meeting, and like truly like rich as fuck people, bro, in San Francisco, and like, dude, they were like being snobs and shit, bro. And like, I fucking go to use the bathroom. I'm like, oh, excuse me, can I use the restroom? They're like, oh yeah, it's right there. It was like fucking 8 feet from the conference table. Just boom, door bathroom. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. So I'm like, fuck. So I sit down on the toilet, dude, and it was one of those where I'm like,
Dumb and Dumber shit.
I relax, and it's like, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, God damn it, dude. And like, you hear the water and everything, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And like, I relax, and it just fucking, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And like, I just let it go, bro. And I'm sitting in there and I'm like, fuck. And I'm washing my hands. And like, I just like open the door, bro. And there's, like 16 of them sitting there, and, and they all kind of look over and they just look back to each other. And I go and I sit down and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it is literally like I heard somebody else use the restroom. You know what I'm saying? And like, you could practically hear them pee, bro. So I'm like, I know they heard everything that happened.
You are a nasty motherfucker,
dude.
Chad.
There's a certain point where you're trying to hide it, and when you realize you can't hide it, you might as well just go all in.
Just divide it, don't hide it, divide it. That's what I always say.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, Chad, my stomach hurts from laughing so hard. A bit of ab workout.
I can't see you, bro.
You can't see me again?
Okay, now I got Ashley Yoder versus Levin.
Okay, we're disappearing all the fucking cameras. Okay, you can see the fight card?
Yeah.
This is what we're looking at. Who? Tell me a little bit about Letitia. Or I don't even know how to say her name.
First of all, Letitia was one of my first crushes in 8th grade, bro. It was Letitia, not Letitia. That wasn't even 8th grade. That was like a 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, bro.
What do you think? Okay, first of all, on the look test,
He was cool.
the blonde. Are you into the blonde or the brunette?
Oh, I can't actually see their faces.
You can't see their faces right now?
A crush from like 4th, 5th, 6th grade, bro.
No, I'm talking about
Ashley
it's like, Yoder or
just off the screen. Like I can see their hairdos and their shoulder.
You son of a bitch.
From what I can see, I'm definitely going Yoder.
Chad, you got your phone turned sideways?
Yeah. Always.
Yeah. You can't see her, huh? She looks good in the picture.
I don't know. Yoder's hair looks better, that's for sure.
So their DEC, whatever that means, decision rate, 43% to 23%. Average fight time, she fights full 15-minute fights. She fights 8 minutes and 12 seconds. She has a 0.5 average knockdown rate in 15 minutes. She has 0. So I'm guessing this chick is a jiu-jitsu chick.
I don't know. Girl fights suck. No, I'm just fucking around.
That is just messed up.
I love Shevchenko fighting. I love Amanda Nunes fighting.
Just pick one and write down the bet. Who you got?
Okay, I'll take Yoder. Ashley Yoder. I'm gonna go with her.
I like her too. I think she's way better looking than the other one.
So yeah, I'll go with her.
I don't know how they fight, but I'm down with Yoder as well. TJ Brown versus Danny Chavez. Who you got in this one? Do you know either one of these guys?
that black dude on the right looks sketchy, bro. He looks like he's hanging out in the shadows, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. They don't have his picture here.
Show your fucking face. How are you in the UFC? And
he's right here, though.
Oh, it loaded. Yeah, he's right there.
But he's not in the other one.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. I don't know either one of these guys.
I don't know, bro. I'm feeling like that TJ Brown. I don't know why.
TJ Brown, he looks tough. He looks like Diego Sanchez.
He just
Chavez.
Okay.
He's an up and comer. He ain't even got a picture on the UFC thing. So I mean, I think he's got it.
Chavez, bro. He's a good boxer.
Yeah. I got Chavez. I think he's gonna fucking hand down an ass whooping. Felice Herring's on the card. She's fighting this lesbian looking chick.
Oh, Felice Herring. She was in that embedded. She's wearing a onesie, bro. I'm like, I'm going for her.
Yeah, I saw her wearing that onesie too. She was also the one that cried wolf when Conor McGregor threw the dolly through the bus, and she was like, I was so upset. And she
smart.
What'd you say?
Smart move. Try to get the payday, bro.
Yeah.
Right about now, dog, if a dolly flew through a window in fucking like 2 states away, I'd say I was emotionally affected.
And then your boy Jim Miller's on the card too. He's fighting this guy, whoever he is.
I'm gonna go for Miller. I'm not gonna bet against Miller, man. I like him too much. He's too much of a war dog.
Yeah, he's a soldier.
Yeah, I feel like he stands a chance in every fight, some way, somehow.
Oh man, you know I am a little worried about this one being in Vegas. I just have a feeling like somebody's gonna I don't know, sneak out or break curfew or whatever the thing is and get sick before the fight, and I don't know, maybe a trainer.
Nobody even fucking there, bro. Ain't nobody even fucking there.
I get it, but who knows? There's some sort of conspiracy in this. I know it. All right. So let's take a look at the main card.
All right, there we go. Boom.
Boom. Starting it off with Herbert Burns.
That's the main card?
Yeah.
Well, that's got to be like the Fight Pass card. No, that's the main card.
Hey, I thought what's his name was on the card? Your boy from Idaho.
Who?
Chiesa.
No, he was just in the embedded.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't who is his fight coming up though? I think he finally got a fight booked. He was waiting. Yeah. And he's in Spokane, Washington.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on the embedded though. But yeah. All right. Herbert Burns, Daniel Pinita. Pinita.
Can you see that a little better?
I don't even know. I'm gonna let you lead on this one. That's a Herbert.
So Herbert Burns is the favorite, right? The negative one is the favorite on the odds, Chad.
That is correct. That is
All right,
correct.
we got negative 265. He's a plus 225 underdog. I don't know much about either one of these guys.
Man, he looked like TJ Brown, the fucking dude on the right. That's exactly how TJ Brown looked. Same tribal tattoo and thing. What do we got?
I'm going with Herbert Burns. He's the submission guy. I mean, the other guy knows some submissions too, but I'm thinking Herbert Burns is going to tap him some way.
I'll bet against you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You got Daniel Paeda.
Yep.
You think is he Brazilian? Sounds.
I don't know.
His nickname is the Pit. I wonder if he's related. Is he related to John Hackleman?
You know, nickname wise, I'm definitely happy I'm going with the Pit over the Blaze. Who the fuck is giving these guys nicknames?
Okay, then we got the magician John Dotson versus the Machine.
Only his nicknames from now on, bro.
What?
We should only use nicknames from now on to describe fighters. Like, okay, like this sounds fake, bro. Like, okay, in the red corner,
the magician has a fucking hell of a hairstyle.
Fighting the Machine. I'm going with Merab. I like Merab. I mean, I love John Dotson. I think he's a good guy. I mean, he's
Merab's been kicking everyone's ass, right?
That's what I'm saying. Well, he's ranked lower than John Dotson, but I'm going for Merab.
He's ranked number 15, but he's 11-4. That's a pretty good record.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Merab.
And he's a striker, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Dotson. You know, Dotson has that weird style.
And he cut his hair. He doesn't have that afro anymore.
He doesn't have that stupid little afro, huh? I don't like when guys have afros because it's just the distraction in the cage. Like, it really is.
He's so fucking wiry. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I don't mind if they braid it or whatever, but like when they got long hair and they just kind of keep it long, or, you know, like Clay Guida as opposed to Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley braids his hair. Clay Guida goes in there and swings it all around. Clay
was constantly pulling his hair out of his face, and I don't know how the fuck they do it, bro.
I have no idea how you could fight with hair like Clay Guida's. It's ridiculous.
I trained one night with long hair, and then I cut it off.
Yeah, you did. We never even got to see you with the long hair. That's why we didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
All right. This one I'm really excited about. Okay, so to give a little bit of the background for the fans out there, if you don't know, these guys, aren't they training in the same camp? Maybe not for this fight, but I believe they're now in the same camp, American Top Team, right?
I mean, American Top Team's so big. Yeah, I didn't know that. I know they're not together this camp. But
yeah. Rosenstruck just went over to ATT, from my understanding.
Oh, okay.
So he's new to the team, but they didn't train like with any of the same people, really. Like, I mean, I guess they did, but it wasn't like same sessions or anything weird like that.
Dude, Rosenstruck seems legit, bro. Like, I'm going with him on this. Like, I like JDS. I think, you know, he's still fucking holding strong. He's a fucking badass no matter what. But I do think he's like slipping more and more. And this Rosenstruck is just like,
I'm also going with Rosenstruck too, because I'll tell you this. I've been watching this shit long enough to realize when you lose your chin, you're done. JDS got his chin stolen from him by Cain Velasquez, and he will never get it back the same way.
That's the zombie fight. But yeah, I mean, and Rosenstruck, dude, he's just like, you know, JDS isn't going to try to take him down or nothing. And he's just got weird power. Like that punch that just split Overeem's lip in half, like that he just dove into. Like, dude, I don't know. I like the look of him. I think it's cool that they show him as a heavyweight, that he's not like, when you see his workouts, he's working out like a featherweight. Like, it's fucking insane. When I see any heavyweight put that much emphasis on like that type of cardio, it's like, fuck yeah, dude, that's scary as fuck.
Yeah. He looks like he can make a nice little run for himself. Mm-hmm. I think he's got what it takes to at least get into, you know, top dogs like I know DC's not going to be around, but Ngannou and the top
Yeah.
guys like that. I think Ngannou needs another chance at the belt, if you ask me.
He's needed it, dude, and he's waiting for it. Like, it's pretty fucked up what they did to him, but it is what it is. So
yeah, they're known for doing that though. The UFC does that quite a bit.
Want to kill a superstar, bro.
Do it. Dana White has the power to do anything. He's like God to these guys.
They're doing, man.
This one I'm fucking so excited about, man, and I hope it loads. Yes, my fucking boy right there. That's my dog.
Dude, this is gonna be an interesting fight. Like, I think this fight is Sean O'Malley's chance to kind of Conor McGregor it. Like, when McGregor started getting crazy, everyone's like, oh, he's drinking his own Kool-Aid now.
Conor fought in Russia and he fucked that dude up. Or not Russia, but Ireland.
When
he had that coming out party. He fucked this dude up when he fought. And
Marlon Brando is what you're talking about. But yeah, but then even after that, like, he fucked him up. That was his coming out. Like, Sean O'Malley's had his coming out party. But like, when Conor goes to fight, like, before Aldo, like Mendez, everybody like, oh, even on short notice, and before that, but everyone was like, he's drinking his own Kool-Aid, he's fucking not ready, especially with Aldo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's too full of it. I feel like that's the way Sean O'Malley's got so much hype, looks great. And this Marlon Vera is like obviously a true, like, legitimate. He's not ranked, but he should be.
Didn't Conor fuck up Poirier too around that time?
Yeah, he did. He fucked up Poirier too. So, but like, Poirier wasn't ranked that high then.
Yeah. He's got better over time.
Yeah, Dennis Seaver was a big one when he fought Dennis Seaver. But I feel like that's what Sean O'Malley's like going to start facing more, is where people are like, how much, because you see the embeddeds and stuff, but he's real, even though he seems flashy, he's fucking calm.
Yeah, he is. He's a video game guy, like, just oh yeah, I got to do this interview.
But his skills are legit, man.
He's like a martial artist, man. I'll tell you that. Like,
yeah, he's obviously talented, and like, this is like, all right, like, I like what they're doing with him, that they're not
pushing him too fast or
trying to set him up. Hey, here's a number 3 guy. Yeah, like, boom, go.
Let's look at the rankings on this. They're ranked.
I thought Vera would have been ranked. That's what's crazy.
I thought he was ranked at least. But
yeah,
if you've seen the embeddings, something that's very interesting about this, I don't know if I'm going to spoiler alert for Chad, but there's a portion where Marlon Vera's sparring in the Apex Center, and they were like waiting for him to finish or some shit. And he was working on his striking, and Sean O'Malley's coaches saw that. And they're like, if they think they're going to stand up with Sean O'Malley, it's going to be a quick one. And they seemed pretty confident. I'll tell you that.
They are with their guy. Like, and his main trainer is like his best friend and stuff too. I think that's probably actually helping Sean. His corner is like, especially when you're coming up like that. Like,
that now is good.
Dude, I like to use Conor as an example because that's kind of the path that he's doing. Like, SBG gym, nobody heard about him. Straight, nobody, John Kavanaugh, nobody knew who he was, but they were all on Conor's hype train. And like, that really helps a guy. Like, when the whole team is all in on their fighter, and Sean O'Malley's like team is just his little tight group, whatever they're doing is fucking working, and they're going to ride that.
Yeah.
And that's good. Like, it puts so much confidence in the corner, you know what I mean? Like, a ton, like, going up, like, yeah, like, this is what we're doing, this is what we're feeling. And I mean, I don't know.
I like it, man. I like you said, how he's coming up in the game. Oh, we got Enrique. He's saying, "What's up, motherfuckers?"
Enrique,
go check out Monroy's original hot sauce. But I, like you said, I like how they're bringing him up in this. I think it's very good. I think it's safe. I think it's smart. I like the future matchups for Sean O'Malley. This one's not one of my favorites, but I think there's some good ones out there for him.
I think this is a good fucking fight, though, bro. I don't think
It's a great fight, but there's some really good fights out there for him. They're fun ones. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, they're all fucking dude. That class is stacked. Like,
what
stacked.
is that 135 or 145 he's at?
35, 135.
Yeah, is Zabit, is he 45 or 35?
I think Zabit is 45.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then O'Malley was saying like, yeah, I could see me fighting Cody Garbrandt down the line, and like, but like I said, Aljamain Sterling. Okay, you got Jose
Cody Garbrandt is gonna rule that division again.
Peter Yan, Jose Aldo, Marlon Moraes, Aljamain Sterling, Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw is coming back. I mean, fuck, dude. Like that top 6 is insane right now. So
you know what's funny too is you brought up TJ Dillashaw, and TJ's been one of my favorite fighters for a long time. I really like TJ. He opened up a juice spot. Did you see that during during his layoff? You want to know what it's called? This is the best thing.
What?
Clean juice.
All right. Tight.
Like, I mean, exactly what he was on.
I like TJ. He's an easy guy to make fun of, but all in all, I like the guy.
When he cried with his arm sling, man, he lost a few points in my book.
He's definitely tried to play cards, but here's what I like about TJ. He just wants to win.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck about the personal side of it. Like, he's a competitor. He wants to fucking win. And I admire that. Like, dude, to me, like, that's as simple as it is. If there wasn't fucking embeddeds, and fucking behind the scenes and all this, ooh, we're going to tell you everything that you don't know about these guys. That's the exact type of guy that you'd be looking at. Like, who is going out there doing everything they can to win? I admire those guys. Like, on the personal side of things, you see shit and it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't know. Even him personally, I don't know. He seems like a good guy. He hunts, fishes, seems like a good dad, everything like that. But yeah, the arm sling thing and a couple other things are pretty fake, you know. But I think anyone in certain positions does what they do to try to win back the public eye or something. Like, he was on top of the fucking world, and then everything crashed down quick. So
I do gotta say, I've lost
I can't see you, Dick.
For him. You can't see me again
for a while. I thought you were fucking with the screen, but the fights went off, and I can see you now.
Sometimes you got to refresh this thing. I've been having a little bit of trouble. It looks like I got an update at the bottom of the computer screen telling me I need to restart and do all this crazy shit. But we're gonna get through this podcast tonight.
Yeah.
So that's the co-main on this card. Sean O'Malley is finally fighting a co-main event. That's pretty tight.
That's what he said DC asked for. I mean, think of that too. Rank number 14 on a co-main. Dude, that's on a pay-per-view. Co-main on a pay-per-view. On a huge pay-per-view. So
I think he's been the most active fighter this year. Because if you think about it, he fought when we were there, UFC 248.
Mm-hmm. That was his first fight back.
Then he just recently fought, and he's fighting again.
Yeah.
That's all this year.
This will be 3 pretty quick. Pretty cool.
Connor can't fight, every 2 years, but we could get Sean O'Malley 3 fights a year. That's awesome.
Yeah. Connor's going to become a distant memory, man. He's rich. He don't give a fuck.
You see that ring he bought his girl?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, he posted a picture. Him and D Devlin are finally tying the knot.
About time. I don't even feel like congratulating.
Yeah, it's like you guys been together for like 12 years and you have 2
kids now. Like, fuck, get fucking.
Yeah. What were you waiting for the
prenup? Insulting a lot of people out there, but I'm old school. I'm like, you got a fucking kid, just fucking get married.
Yeah. Whatever. You're entitled to believe that, Chad.
I'm old school, but it's not for. But I'm also practical. Like, it ain't for everybody. There's a lot of people that got a kid together that shouldn't be fucking married. But
yeah, man, that's the problem. People just fuck like rabbits nowadays. Anybody and everybody will have.
Dude, people don't give a fuck anymore. They don't give a fuck about. They like women don't give a fuck about getting married because they can get divorced and get they can get they're gonna win. So
Mhm.
women will fucking say yes and get right the fuck out of it. The divorce rate's crazy high. People have kids, like whatever, they're just busting nuts all the time. Like, fuck, take the morning after pill. Oh fuck, it didn't work. Oh fuck, we're having a kid. Like,
Well, and most of the time they just don't get it.
keep your pull out.
Yeah.
Like pull out, bro. And like if you're like don't fucking, I don't know, bro. I don't get it. I don't get the reproduction and fucking like random. I don't know.
I no comment. My sister's having her 5th child, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I just found out like last week. Like, what a piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Anyways, moving
Elk River, and you responded, and never mind. Yeah, moving on. Main event. DC and Steve Miocic.
Oh man, let's brighten this bitch up.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
You there, Dave?
I'm here.
You said let's brighten this bitch up, and you are gone.
I disappeared.
It's just me staring at a blank screen. I don't know if the listeners out there can hear me or not, but Dave disappeared from me. Okay.
Boom.
Okay. Now I got a screen change. Screen change, nothing. Dave's just gonna leave me all on my own. All right.
You got the fight up there?
Fading in and out, blinking.
Uh-oh. This isn't good, Chad.
I don't even have nothing that can tell if he's on there.
Do you got audio? Can you hear
What
me?
do we do right there? Can I turn on comments? What do I do?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Boom. I was gonna try to see if somebody's on here, but Dave.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm
here. We're back? Waiting for you.
Is Dave back on? Dave? Are you back on?
We're waiting for you, Chad. We've been waiting for you for a while.
You ain't waiting for me. What happened? You got kicked off?
I don't know what. Sometimes I think I just need to update my computer. I think it's just running.
It was funny that you said that, and then boom, you were gone.
Well, let's brighten this thing up, right?
Just brighten it up, motherfucker. Boom.
Can you see the fight on the screen?
I can see the fight on the screen. Stop fucking with me, Dave.
Okay. This is the trilogy fight. Let me lay the background on this one. My favorite trilogy fight. Name your favorite trilogy fight afterwards, but my favorite is Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture. That's what got me training in the first place. Chuck got his ass beat, went in there, knocked him out twice. Fucking badass trilogy. Everything was said and done. There was nothing else that could be done with those two fighting again.
I told Victoria, I said, Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture. Chuck lost the first one, won the second two. BJ pinned Matt Hughes. BJ pinned the first one, won the second two.
Yeah.
What was the...
There's a pattern.
But yeah, there's another one. Lost the first one. Oh.
George.
JDS. No, that was only 2 fights.
George St. Pierre.
JDS. They didn't fight 3 times, though.
Yes, they did.
They did?
Yes. He got armbarred the first time. He won the second two.
I just thought he got armbarred the first time, won the second one, never fought Matt again.
They fought 3 times.
No, you're wrong.
No?
No, they just fought twice. But Junior Dos Santos versus, think about how they didn't even show him on the thing. Junior Dos Santos versus Cain Velasquez. Cain lost the first one, won the second two. So I'm like, those are 3 like trilogies right there. They, so
George St. Pierre never fought Matt Hughes a third time, huh?
That was it. He right. He lost, won the belt from Matt Hughes, and then Hughes never like went on a win streak back to the title. He never went back.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, there was no trilogy. No trilogy. I think Matt Hughes and Frank Trigg fought. Did they fight 2 or 3 times?
That's where I think you're wrong, Chad. I'm looking at this and I'm getting things popping up saying there was 3 fights.
Just Google one of their records.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just go GSP shirt, MMA record. Boom. Yeah,
that's crazy, man. I thought they fought 3 times for some reason. I thought George knocked him out a couple times. Should I trust Wikipedia with that?
What?
Should I trust Wikipedia with it?
Once I'm done and entered, you can trust it now. Okay. I just changed it. No.
Okay, his last win was against Michael Bisping. He won against Johnny Hendricks. He beat Nick Diaz. He beat Carlos Condit. He beat Jake Shields. He beat Josh Koscheck, Dan Hardy, Thiago Alves, BJ Penn, John Fitch, Matt Serra, Matt Hughes. Before that, he did fight Matt Hughes 3 times.
He did?
Yes, he did.
No, I still don't believe you.
Matt Hughes at UFC 50. He lost by an armbar. His record was 7-1. He fought Matt Hughes at UFC 65 and TKO head kicks and punches. He fought him at UFC 79 and beat him by submission armbar.
No shit. I did not think they fought 3 times. They didn't even show them on that on the
people forget about, man.
But I mean, they didn't show it on the UFC trilogy war.
Yeah.
You think they would have showed that?
How about Shamrock Gracie? They fought 3 times. The last one was kind of
Shamrock and Hoist Gracie?
Yeah.
Oh, the third one was I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yes, that's a trilogy too. So this is the biggest stage for a heavyweight fighter. It sucks for Stipe because if DC wins, Stipe's still the number 1 guy. You know what I mean? Because he's going to retire.
Yeah.
So what do? You just, okay, whatever.
You just move on. You just,
no matter what.
I'm telling you, Dana, I don't think likes Stipe. Actually, I know it. Like, it's been pretty much well recorded that Stipe kind of tells Dana White to fuck himself. So I guarantee if DC wins, right, he's going to retire and they're going to make Stipe fight Francis Ngannou for the vacant heavyweight title fight. They're going to make Stipe fight Francis Ngannou.
He whooped his ass one time.
He didn't whoop his ass. He wrestled the fuck out of him. Like that, you got to remember, like, Ngannou got exhausted and got wrestled and worked. No doubt about it.
Why couldn't he
whoop his ass? Like, Ngannou fucked Stipe up for a round. You know what I mean? Like, Ngannou's a scary motherfucker. Nobody on this planet wants to fucking fight Ngannou. Stipe does not want to rematch Francis Ngannou.
Why doesn't Dana White give everyone what they fucking want? You know what that is, Chad. Bobby knows what it is. Enrique, if you're watching still, anybody online right now, we got 1 watcher.
I was going to say, basically.
Anybody out, Victoria, thank you for watching. You guys all know we want to see fucking Brock Lesnar and fucking Francis Ngannou.
Gonna come back. I don't want to see that. I would never want to see that. I don't even care. Brock Lesnar, Francis, that's so boring.
You don't want to see all that fucking size in the fucking ring.
Does nothing for me. Stylistically, does nothing. You know for a fact Brock's just gonna try to run in there with hands.
He's gonna wrestle the fuck out of him, hold him down.
Like, that's not exciting to me. Like, that's I don't even care. I don't even care.
No, Chad, you gotta
Ngannou exciting. Ngannou and this Rosenstruck exciting.
Derek Lewis, let's talk about that. We never even addressed Derek Lewis.
What happened?
Did you not see the fight card where Derek Lewis just fought the boa constrictor, Alexei Olenek?
Yeah, I seen did he win or what?
Yeah, he whooped his ass.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it.
Bobby wants DC and Jones at heavyweight. I'm kind of over that. I think John won the trilogy, right?
Well, I mean,
or John won there's no trilogy.
If DC wins and beats Stipe, then I'd love to see him fight John Jones. But I don't know. I feel like DC is definitely declining. Like, when you see his training videos, like, okay, it's not just what they show from DC in the training videos and how fat his face is and shit, which I have true heart concerns for DC. I love the man, but I feel like if he retires from fighting, he's going to be commenting, like, I feel like DC's just going to blow up. Like, horribly bad. But, and I mean, I just, the way his coaches are talking and the way his coaches are talking to him, either they're playing a mind game with the general public or they can see that DC is definitely on the decline. And at that point, him and John Jones, I don't think it goes well for DC. I love DC. I truly do. But
you always usually root for DC now. I remember when we first started the podcast, you were on the DC fucking,
except for against Rumble Johnson.
Yeah, against Rumble Johnson, you fucking hate on him.
Yeah. I didn't hate on him. I just thought fucking is Rumble Johnson, bro.
Yeah. And he proved you wrong twice. But you've always really talked highly of DC. And I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, Chad. I've never been a big fan of him. He annoys the shit out of me when he talks. I can't stand hearing him talk.
Are you serious? I like him.
I can't stand him.
Stand Bizping commentating.
No, I like him commentating. Talking like on the Ariel Helwani show and talking on Embedded and all that. He annoys me.
Wow, that's crazy. I like him. I like him personally. Like, I feel like I would like him personally more than I do in real life.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, he just annoys me.
He's a winner. He's a super dad. I laugh because he's definitely a dad. He's like a dad character, but I like it, dude.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't look like a fighter if you look at him.
No, he's a prime example of some dude drinking a beer in a bar where you're like, what the fuck are you going to do, ham hock?
Yeah.
And you find out like, oh, that sucks.
So Chad, we know in the first fight, DC got that lucky punch in, knocked out Stipe. Second fight, Stipe held his own, survived all those rounds until he tired out DC, dropped pressure on him, and fucking put him out.
Well, dude, I didn't realize how many liver shots Stipe dug in that fourth round.
Ooh.
So, I mean, that's crazy, but DC fucked him up for 3 rounds. So, first fight, I don't think anything lucky. I think it's a grind. It's a fight. And
Bobby says technically he's never been better though.
I don't know. I don't know where you're getting that information from, Bobby.
Yeah, I don't know where you buy.
Super DC fan too, but I don't know where you're saying technically never better. Like,
yeah, no, he just came off of a loss, and he's super overweight.
He's overweight, but I mean, if he's going the second fight with Stipe, he was fucking him up, and then he got caught. Kept dropping his hands more and more, but. I thought that's what it was, but watching back the highlights, liver shot, 13 liver shots.
And I believe Stipe finished in the fourth, right?
Yeah. Well, see, like this is the thing too, which will be interesting. Okay, thinking this. So they're going to go, okay, Stipe, you were losing, you lost bad 3 rounds. He knows it. He says I was a human punching bag. And then I started working the body like my coach said, 13 liver shots. I put DC down. If Stipe goes into this thinking that he's going to dig those liver shots in the first and second round the way he did there, he's probably going to get knocked out. Because the reason he was able to land that many liver shots in 1 round is because by that time, DC was dropping his hands, was being a different fighter.
Yeah.
Liver shots are a talent. Like you're dropping and digging. So you got all that right hand that knocked Stipe out.
Yeah.
Is right there when Stipe digs the liver. So it's an interesting contrast. Like, I think if Stipe, who knows? Is he going to fight long and then go for the liver? He wants, in Stipe's mind, he knows the liver shots led him to putting DC down. So how quick does he go for that? I mean, it's good. He's a good boxer. He can set him up.
Hopefully he's smart and he realizes that's something late in the fight he needs to rely on.
Even late, like they pay dividends early, but how eager is he going to?
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to get those in, get them in early, and then they're going to pay dividends later. But that's what I wonder. Is he going to be
coach? And I think he's got a good head on his shoulders to figure it out.
I love Stipe as well, bro. Like, I really like Stipe as a fighter. I think that he kind of exemplifies more like a true heavyweight in terms of like, he really doesn't give a fuck about the hype and the publicity and Dana White and this. He's like, fuck you guys, like, I'm just going to do what I fucking do. And, he did get fucked over and held out of a rematch forever, finally got it back, won. Now he's got the belt. And then, they're making him fight again, which, he was trying to hold out a little long. I think he was,
Yeah.
But But he had eye surgery. I forgot about that. So
yeah, he had a few things taken care of, I think.
Yeah, he fixed, which every champion does. Almost every champion now, the moment they get the belt, they're like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna fix that knee. I'm gonna fix that shoulder. I'm gonna fix that eye." Like they they finally have a veil of protection to fix their injuries. So.
You know something that's been really annoying me. You're talking about that. I'm thinking of Henry Cejudo. How do you retire and then a week later you're talking about fighting all these guys?
Well, he said it wasn't a power play, but Henry Cejudo is just listening to his man. Like, it's all a money grab. Yeah. So he's saying, fine, you don't, I saved these divisions. I'm 2-division champion. I think he overplayed a card that he thought he had. He really believed
in the bantamweight and
dude, he really believed like I am the heart and soul of these divisions, and you're gonna pay me a shitload of money to come back. And really, Dana White and them are like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, sorry, man. We're back to billionaires now.
Dude, I was thinking about it today, watching when on the Embedded Stipe showing, oh, here's when I won the belt, my gloves, the second belt, the third belt, the fourth belt. And then I was thinking back to Demetrius Johnson, where he's like, yeah, I defended my title 9 times. They didn't give me any more belts. I kept bringing my belt. And I'm like, there's a heavyweight. Demetrius Johnson said he had 3 belts.
You know what the UFC owes him?
He had 3 belts. He should have had 10.
This is kind of
heavyweight with all 4 of his.
Like, but the UFC should give him one of those current belts with 10 rubies in it, because that's the rule. But I mean, I get he didn't win one, so he probably doesn't want that anyways. But they kind of owe it to him. Well,
they owe him at least the belts. But I was like, that's how much they don't give a fuck about that division. Like they really didn't. Dude, how crazy is it? How fucked up is it that he shows up with his belt, right? I'm defending my championship. Goes and defends it, and they throw back on his same belt.
Yeah.
Like every other champion is getting a new belt.
Didn't they give Conor his belt when he won the second one?
No, that was Tyron Woodley's.
Woodley's belt.
Why is this when McGregor won the belt, he had his belt, and then he goes, give me my fucking second. So Dana White freaks out, sends the guys back.
How were they not ready for that?
Dude, this is what's crazy too. They said, hey, Tyron, like, we need to borrow your belt for Conor so he can have 2 belts. So then Conor took the belt. So
he stole Woodley's belt.
Basically, he didn't steal it. The UFC gave him Tyron's belt, and they had to get Tyron his belt back. Like, dude, that's fucking insane. Like, insane. Like, yeah. And then you're Demetrius Johnson. You're like, I'm just trying to get, a few of those belts.
Yeah, you guys owe me.
You know what I mean? It's fucked up. So for Henry Cejudo to think that, dude, Henry Cejudo is great. He's great. He really is. He's talented. His cringe thing is disgusting to me, but as far as talent of an athlete goes, he is perfectly talented. But he doesn't have a draw. He's not really like a crowd favorite. Like, bro, you're not gonna like sell 1 million pay-per-views. Yeah. Like, go ahead and go to boxing right now and see if anybody gives a fuck.
Yeah, no one knows who he is.
Dude. So I think he dropped. Which, dude, to be honest, I think it's tight. If he really does, like, he has that girl, which he did. I always kind of pay attention, like like he always was kind of talking about he wanted to find a girl his whole career. Like, you tell, bro, like he couldn't get a girl, even or what he did, he couldn't. And now he had one, and he's like, yeah, now that I got a good woman, like, I'm just laughing because I'm like, I hope she doesn't leave you now that you're not a champion, bro.
Yeah, like, you kind of dropped the ball on that one.
It'll fuck you up, dog. Like, that's probably what happened. She's like, you retired, so you're not Triple C no more?
Champion, okay.
Like, okay, but no, he's probably gonna blow all of his money on her. He's not gonna be the champion anymore. She's gonna leave him. He's gonna be like, oh my god, I need to go back and win a belt.
It's just crazy, man. Triple C's a joke. So let's back to the heavyweight championship. Who do you got? Who's your money on? Chad, this is the bet of a lifetime, the $10 bet.
My heart or my logic?
Your money.
Pretty simple. My money would be on Stipe, but my heart, like, I want DC to win it. I believe he can win it, but I really think Stipe. I mean, dude, Stipe looks.
Maybe.
He looks like he's a beast. He looks like he's in shape. I think Stipe is still on the incline.
Yeah.
When I see him on an incline and DC on a decline, like I do. I mean, Stipe's fuck, dude. He's talented, but DC is a winner though.
He is.
You know, DC is like it's not a good fight for anybody ever. You know, and I think that like DC. Here's what I hate. I feel like DC is gonna beat himself like the way that he wanted to win so bad against John Jones. He and so bad against Stipe, and he's so focused on the legacy of the fight and getting that and retiring on top. And he's not really like into the fight. He's into the storyline.
He's relying a lot.
There was no storyline with Rumble Johnson. It was just this guy's gonna beat you, so he beats him. There was no storyline.
He's relying a lot on that first knockout. Like he sank a lot into that. He's going in with that confidence.
You know, there's that, but I think he's different in that regard. Like you hear him like the legend, the this, the that. Like he's with John Jones. He wanted to beat John Jones. You know, with Stipe, he got finished by Stipe. He only has lost twice or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, John Jones, Stipe.
Yeah.
I think that it doesn't seem to suit him well from coming back from a loss. So
I've never been a DC fan, man. And I'm not going to start now that he's retiring. I'm glad to see him go. Get the fuck out of here. This is Stipe's world and his division.
I can't stand that fucking crybaby. I'm like, he's passionate.
He's a bitch. There you go, Vern.
He ain't no bitch. He ain't no bitch.
He's not a bitch, but I mean, come on. He's annoying. You're a great commentator. Buddy up with Joe Rogan. Get a podcast going. Whatever you got to do. Do your thing, DC, but get out of fighting. You're getting too old. You're getting too fat. This is Stipe's belt, and it's going to be hard to beat him.
Bro, look. Ain't nobody too old for fighting, okay? But I bet JC is about to prove that, okay?
Is he?
Huh?
Is he?
Who?
You just said your buddy JC is about to prove that.
Oh yeah, no, don't even worry about that. That was. Never mind. I don't want to blow no news.
Okay, we'll see.
All right.
I'm excited. That's kind of some cool news. We won't even discuss that anymore. What's up? What's up, Dave? What's Flavor Dave doing? What is the end of August? Okay, let's end this. Where are you going to be the end of August, Dave? You got a couple weeks left. We're right in the middle of it. 2 weeks left. What are you going to accomplish? Oh, that's
what I'm saying. Where you at?
I'm about to get married, and I got to get some kegs this weekend ordered.
Okay.
I'm just really excited to see all my friends. And then I'm excited. I got to get this wedding done with. It's exciting to get to, but there's so much anticipation. It's there's a lot leading up to it. So I'm excited to get it over with. It'll just relieve some stress, but very excited to get to the date.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man.
Yeah, you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a shitload of money at the end of this month, and I'm gonna probably sell more systems than I ever sold in my life the next 2 weeks.
I believe it, brother. I believe it. You gotta head into this, man. You're getting married.
Yeah,
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah,
and your woman.
I'm excited, man. I'm fucking pumped.
I'm happy for you, bro. I'm. It's very good, very good.
I think about that talk we had in the parking lot of the Amblers Club. I don't know if you remember, but we're standing outside your truck. We got a bunch of music equipment, loading it in and out. He said, "Hey, Dave, what's up with Amanda?" I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "I just met her." You go, "Yeah, but you usually know right away. Are you gonna marry her or what?" Just right off the bat, dude. Coming on strong.
I don't know. I'm gonna say like this. This is all I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. And I you know, I feel like I'm pretty good. Like I got a pretty good eye for that shit. Like I'm like a Cupid, bro. And fucking, I don't know. Like I felt like okay, John Eva hooked him up. Bobby Erica hooked him up. They didn't hook you guys up, but fucking worked goddamn hard to to fucking like make you the fucking whatever. I'm gonna leave all that out, but I fucking you know. But yeah, but you guys are good together. I mean, obviously you're getting married, man.
I'm a lucky man. I'm a lucky man. I never thought I'd find anybody that could deal with a fucking crazy person like me.
Dude, it's always the ones you don't expect. That's what it is. It's the I don't know how to explain it. But you just see certain people. It to me, like I said, I believe in energy. I believe in chemistry, and you see it sometimes, and it's hilarious because it's like they don't know they got it.
Yeah.
But like they don't know they got it. You know, like everyone goes through life thinking like, oh, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. Why can't I find it? And it's like, because you're labeling it, you're trying to define it, and you keep like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Live your life and find out what you want. Like, I just thought this is what I want. Like, how many times you hear that? I got it now, and I just thought this is what I wanted. I'm saying that because a lot of you men sound like bitches when you fucking say it. Like, I mean, this is everything I asked for, but it's just not. I guess it's not what I wanted. Like, yeah, none of us know what the fuck we want, you little fucking faggots. Oh, God damn it!
No. There you go, dropping the F-bomb, man.
Purpose, but no, that's what it is, bro. It's like, and it takes other people around you, good people around you, to be like, hey, man, like, I don't know if you realize this, but you know, that's pretty cool. You know.
I don't know. Lost a sponsor. Thank you, Chad. I just got a message.
Bro, motherfucker, God, I need hot sauce. I need a new fucking rash guard. I need fucking Actually, I scored like, I think I have 3 4th of July hats somehow. So
that's tight. I got 2 of them.
Yeah, see, we're good. We're good. Bobby's like, God damn it. I still got to pay him for.
Eva's like, where's my hat?
Dude, I scored. Bobby brought me hats. I still owe him for the Jiu-Jitsu is Essential t-shirts that he got from London.
Did he give you a couple of them?
Huh?
Didn't he give you a couple of them?
7, but I thought I ordered different sizes, so I got 7 mediums. So I was like, fuck. So I ordered them to sell them. Like straight up, dog. I was like, I'm gonna sell these.
I remember I went to go order one and I don't know, something was wrong with the link that Bobby sent me and I couldn't get through to it.
No, you just had to like message, like, I don't know. I messaged Lynn and then Bobby picked them up, but I still owe Bobby for these. Yeah. And then he gave me some trail running shoes too that I was supposed to, I hope he submitted a fake review because for his thing, he's got to like submit reviews or whatever. But dude, I'm gonna use those in the morning. Yeah.
I talked to Steve Heath the other day and he said that he ordered like 20 of those Jiu-Jitsu as essential shirts and didn't pick any of them up. He's like, Lynn called me and said like I had a bunch of shirts down there. I don't even know what sizes I got. He's like, but I got a bunch of them.
Fucking Steve, man. Yeah. Dude, they're like, it's so, Lynn is just good, dude. His artwork is,
he's good at what he does. He's really
been a long time, but it's not just like his t-shirts are great quality. His printing's great. But like when he, like the Abs for Dave t-shirts, honestly, his mind on the design is good.
Yeah.
Like it's super simple, casual. Like, yeah.
He does a lot of work for like all the local companies and stuff in the area.
He's on small business. He's a great proponent to the community.
Yeah, he's even helped out with Steve Heath's Spaded Heart design and packaging. So shout out to Lynn at CBP for helping everyone in the community. Everyone I talk to, I tell them go there. And I've never even bought any shirts from there, like firsthand, like never got anything designed. But I shoot everyone that way because they're good business.
There's like, there's people in my life where I meet them and there's very few people where instantly I'm just like, fuck, man, you're a really good guy. But like the moment I walked in his shop, dude, he didn't know who the fuck I was, but he was hella nice. I ended up bullshitting with him like it made me want to go in there more just to like bullshit. And then I started training at Tim's with him and stuff, and just a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a stand-up guy. I like him a
Really
lot.
is. He-
Very, very easy to like.
What was your first impression of me, Chad?
Of
At that
you?
hotel party, yeah. Hotel party. Think back. Long hair. You had long hair back then.
I was like, these guys are fun to party with.
You were high on THC pills.
That was after a while, though.
You did a beer run and you didn't know us. We trusted you with like credit cards and cash and like.
I don't know. I was just having fun, man. You guys were guys.
Yeah. We recruited you me and Bobby used to hand out Shingu fighter cards all the time. All the time. Dude, we probably handed out hundreds of those things.
You want to know how you recruited me? It wasn't the Shingu card. It wasn't just the fact that I really wanted to get into training and you guys trained. It wasn't that. It was seeing the ingenuity of utilizing a bathtub and sinks with ice as coolers in a hotel. Never in my life did I ever think of that. And I'm like, this is the most genius thing I've ever seen. Like, I have literally hauled giant coolers into hotel rooms when all I needed to do
dump everything in the ice
was put it in the bathtub.
Yeah. That's the way to do it, man. You got to drink your way out, though. So no showering until you're drunk, but
that's fine.
It's a fun night.
Yeah. And it was just fun, man. Just
I'll never forget.
Good group of guys.
I might have told this on the story a few times, but I felt so bad because it was my buddy's party. He's like, Dave, it's my birthday. Like, you should just throw me a hotel party. I'll pay for the room and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right, I'll get a bunch of people here. He ended up leaving and it turned into my party. For what?
This isn't for me.
He ended up coming back at like 3 a.m. He's like, so did you have fun? And I'm like, yeah, man.
Like, where were you at, bro? This is for you.
Yeah, this is your birthday party, bro.
That was wild. Thank you, Stephanie, for introducing us still.
Thank you, Jerry, for buying us the room that night.
Yeah.
But well, you want to wrap this thing up, Chad, or what?
All right, brother, we can wrap.
All right, guys, don't forget to check out Monroy's originalhotsauce.com. Like them on Instagram, Facebook. Tell them Center in the Saint Central. You can get a little bit of a discount. They are amazing products, great flavors. I love them. If you're going by Podestos, ask for the sausages. If they don't have them in stock, they're amazing. Even the Death by Kraken one is very, very good. Chad, we're also sponsored by
Retro Grappler. I know you keep trying to give me to read the ads. I need some coffee, bro. All right. I love Retro Grappler. Retro Grappler. The rash guards are absolutely amazing. Like I said, I've worn them. They're great. I have mine. I need a new one. I got the G.I. Joe one. I love it. I walk in the gym. Everybody's like, what the fuck? Where did you get that rash guard? I'm like, dude, it's Retro Grappler. So still to this day, they're utilizing new artwork, incorporating new designs, but it's cool. It's totally original. They're super high quality. They're good people, family owned, family operated, Retro Grappler. They're amazing rash guards.
They really are. Top of the line. And we're also sponsored by Calaveras River Farms. Guys, again, go check out their beef. Look at their swag. These hats are amazing. Lynn did a great job. Bobby's got a great logo on the hat. I like the 4th of July design and how that all turned out. It's beautiful quality product. They got some of the best Highland cattles out there as well. The beef will be ready eventually. They're working on, getting those I don't want to say the improper term, but getting those cows nice and fat and ready to go for everybody. So check them out.
Heifers nice and fat.
Yeah, get those heifers.
And their eggs, farm fresh eggs. Absolutely amazing. Can't speak enough about fucking farm fresh eggs, you guys.
I don't want to talk about the eggs too much because they're already really hard to get as of now. Like, they're buying them up like
they got like a million chickens and they're fucking getting rid of all their eggs. I know that. But
people are going there like, give me 5 dozen at a time. Like, they want them so bad. Once you try them, you get addicted.
It's very good.
But don't forget to check out UFC 252 this weekend. Let us know what your picks are. We love you guys. This is episode 54 with motherfucking Dave and
motherfucking Chad.
Yeah. We out.